I support education. Education is the right of every child. Why education? For individuals, education promotes employment, earnings, health, and poverty reduction. Globally, there is a 9% increase in hourly earnings for every extra year of schooling. For societies, it drives long-term economic growth, spurs innovation, strengthens institutions, and fosters social cohesion. What is the importance of education? Once Nelson Mandela said, "Education is the great engine of personal development. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor, that the son of a mine worker can become the head of the mine, that a child of farm workers can become the president of a great nation." Though we understand the importance of education, there are significant reasons for school dropouts too. It could be 30 to 35% dropouts by April 2023. 30% of the school pupil population is no small number. It would be 1.2 million from 4.1 million children in schools. If that number would drop out from schools in a few months or in a year, that country is not a civilized country. Higher cost of living, no proper income source for parents, non-supportive parents, shift in priorities, so moving children towards employment, becoming orphans. We believe education is the right of every child, and we are committed to support the future of our nation. Our vision is to uplift and maintain our alma mater, Zahira College Colombo, as one of the best educational institutes in Sri Lanka. Our mission will be to strengthen the Zahira College Colombo by providing scholarships and making education possible for many of the underprivileged and talented fellow Zahirians. The I Support Education Scholarship Fund. Until recent times, ZCC has produced many students in the fields of accountancy, medicine, engineering and various other streams. However, it is a fact that there was a drastic downfall in our college students' education standard, and researchers have shown that most of the students are dropping out their studies due to non-availability of sound financial means. Especially with present financial crisis Sri Lanka is going through, many parents finding difficulty to manage their child's education. Having understood the importance of education to the society, more importantly the current education standard of our college students, a scholarship program was established in the year 2009 with an aim to provide financial as well as non-financial assistance to needy, eligible, talented and deserving students. Ever since then, many students have embarked their education without any hassle or barriers. Even some of early recipients are now contributing to the fund. Financial assistance includes settlement of outstanding school fees and private tuition fees. Non-financial assistance includes provision of school uniforms, books and stationeries. With shoes, we don't just select students as the recipients, we take up a rigorous process of identifying the needy, talented and eligible students. An eligible student who wishes to receive a scholarship under our fund should fill an application along with all required supporting documents and forward to Principal of Zahira College Colombo for initial assessment and verification. Approved applications will be stamped and sent to Education Committee by the Principal for further verification and assessment. A ground-level check will be conducted to make sure deserving children are enrolled to the program. Once the ground check is completed, the Educational Committees conducts final review, even interviewing the parents to obtain commitments. Principal and Education Committee continuously monitor performances of the students and motivate them as and when required.
I Support Education, which is a project by Qatar ODA, that is a branch of the World Boys Association, where they are supporting students every year, around 25 students per year. They are supporting the educational expenses of the students, namely the school fees, then the stationery and books, uniform, shoes and all the other expenses. Around 55,000 per student this particular project is spending, and it has over the period of time become a very important project, and I understand around 10 years, more than a decade, this project is going on. and as a result around 250 students or little more than that are benefited. So when it comes to the education, it is very important that the needy, deserving children should be supported. Supporting education is that you are giving a helping hand for a generation. I believe Qatar OBA has taken the right decision in the right direction.
With the help of Almighty, we are planning to increase number of scholarship recipients for the future academic years. With the current economic situation in Sri Lanka, we have received applications seeking assistance to continue their education. Further, it intends to extend generous assistance to deserving students from various other schools, where we are planning to move to other community schools as well. We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. We are in the process of support and build future of our nation. Every child is the greatest asset of our nation. We invite you to be part of this nation-building effort by joining with us and taking the pledge to I Support Education campaign. Our annual budget for the future academic year is as follows. Total expenses per student from grade 5 to 10 Qatar Riyal 1,300 per annum. Total expenses per student ordinary level Qatar Riyal 1,400 per annum. Total expenses per student advanced level Qatar Riyal 1,600 per annum. If you wish to contribute to the fund, you may select one of the followings. Sponsor total expenses of one student. One-time contribution to the fund. Annual, monthly contribution to the fund. We make the future sustainable when we invest in the poor, not when we insist on their suffering. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Look at those who are less fortunate than yourselves, not those who are better off than yourselves, so you will not belittle the graces of Almighty Allah." You can reach us through social media, or directly write to us. info@zahira.qatar.org. We invite you to join hands with us for a worthy cause by becoming a donor and make a difference to a child's future. Be a donor. Make a difference.